What did we find, Hannah?
A bloody mushroom.
Hi guys, I am back at Archer's Fork today with Hannah. About 3 years ago, it's been 3 years.
Has it been?
3 years ago, we had kind of just started our hiking adventures, and we had come here because it's local for us. Archer's Fork is local for us. We had come here for a fun day hike.
Fun.
We had no idea what we were doing. Gear-wise, we had no clue. Wrong shoes, wrong kind of clothes. We were packing so much water because we didn't know anything about really filtering water or anything back then. It was just, we were complete newbies. We did that whole trail in one day, and it was rough. It was hard.
It was hard.
We got about halfway through it and thought we were just about done. We had no idea that we still had as far as we did to go. But here we are 3 years later thinking, hey, it's going to be fun to do it in one day again. We're a little bit more experienced. I know personally I'm in a little bit better shape, a lot better gear, and we know what to expect. It's always 2 more miles.
Always.
No matter where you are on Archer's Fork, it's always 2 more
2
miles.
more.
So we're here today. The goal is to get it done in a day, and I really hope so because I didn't bring any kind of emergency shelter. So we're going to do something I've never done before, which is going clockwise. Get all those hills out of the way first. And we're going to record our mileage from the Archer's Fork sign here at the cemetery because honestly, hey, that's where you're starting. That's where we're counting. So we're going to count the mileage from there and see how far we get. I average about 14 miles on this trail. Everybody gets something different, but 14 miles in a day, that's our goal. And I think it's supposed to be about 90 today. So that's going to, make it easier.
It's really helpful.
It is. All right, here we go. Okay, so 0.3 miles from the cemetery, we come to the actual Archer's Fork Trail. And now they have, this is new, a little Buckeye Trail sign, which is nice because part of Archer's Fork does have Buckeye Trail markers all over it. I'm not sure what the mileage is for the Buckeye Trail on here though. I'd have to look into that. We're not going that way just yet. We'll be coming back that way. We are actually going to go clockwise. So we're going to go to the left and get those hills out of the way. Okay, so going clockwise, there's Blue Blazes this way too. So this is actually part of the Buckeye Trail as well. It will branch off here soon. But you can get some Buckeye Trail miles out here at Archer's Fork. I need to know what's growing on those rocks. If anybody knows what that is, put it in the comments. Okay, we're about 2 miles in. Well, 2.8, right? Well, it's 2.8. So far, the verdict is going this direction. Seems to be a lot easier. Of course, when you go the other way, this is the end of it, and you're already miserable and tired, and it's been a long day, so probably too early to make that call. But I don't know what's biting us out here, but we are getting ate up. First it was horseflies coming after us. Now it's these little teeny tiny things that... Actually, I'll take the horseflies because these things hurt worse.
You can't see or hear them coming.
Nope, can't see them. Can't feel them crawling on you. You can feel it when they bite or sting or whatever it is they're doing. The leaves are falling. We've enjoyed this nice little flat road walk here. Now we're getting ready to go up probably the first really big hill, I would say, going this way. I mean, we've gone up some hills, but they haven't been too bad so far. But you just keep seeing the leaves fall. I'm protesting. It's still summer. It's August. Knock it off. You'll get your time. We are 3.6 miles in. Stopped for a snack break. We've been out here for a couple hours, so I mean, our pace is doing okay. We figured we're doing between 1.5 to 2 miles an hour, so we're pretty sure we can get out of here before dark.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure it's really pretty out right now, though. I don't know if you can see it, but the sun's shining through the trees. It's absolutely perfect. The weather when you're not hiking, just sitting, taking a break.
It's nice.
It is nice. When you're hiking, sweating out of pores you didn't even know you had. But right now, I mean, it's just beautiful. So 3.6. So we still have probably about, what, 10 to 11 to go. We're game for it. We're game. We're here for it. We're doing good.
Yeah, good so far.
Go berries. I hope that's berries.
I'm sure there are rabbits here.
What did we find, Hannah?
A bloody mushroom.
Y'all check this out. What is this?
It's bleeding.
Looks like raspberry jam. Looks like berries.
But it's a mushroom.
I have never seen anything like that. We found a hamburger bun just laying on trail.
It's almost lunchtime.
Looks very soft. I want to pet it. Very soft. Kind of looks like a peach.
It does.
It's got a velvety texture to it.
I'm going to touch it.
If your finger falls off, let me know.
It's not velvety.
Ew, you left a smudge on it.
It's a trick. It's like...
That is, it lures you in and now you just got your finger all poisoned and toxic.
You can have a bloody finger.
He's settled down now, but just a second ago, that worm was actually doing the worm. It was pretty cool. He was jumping clear off the ground.
The angry worm. Bloody worm.
The bloody worm. Okay, so we've been hiking, what did I say, 3 hours? Yeah. And honestly, it's been pretty awesome. I mean, we're making excellent time. We're at Jackson Run already. I mean, across the creek is, I think, where it starts. Yeah, over there. But here's the campsite that I always want to stay at. And it's always taken. But we're at Jackson Run already. Shows that we've done 5 miles in just a little under 3 hours. And this is kind of where I thought we might stop for lunch, but we just had snacks, so we're good. Yeah. But check this campsite out. Bench. Look at this bench. Little rock seat, fire pit. You could honestly get a couple tents up here if you had a group. Trees all over for all you hammockers.
And you're right by the water.
You are right by the water when there is water. Right now, there's clearly nothing but puddles, but which still, I'm shook on that because we've had so much rain. And you can see on the other side of the creek, right about there, is the Jackson Run sign for the Jackson Run trail that goes to the left. Wow. I am impressed with us. What you got there?
I don't know. I hope nobody backpacked that stuff in. It looks heavy.
Looks a little old and rusted. I'd say it has something to do with that pipe.
Right, real close to the fire pit.
Yeah. Let's hope that that's no longer being used. But yeah, this is a beautiful campsite. Really is nice.
Okay, across the creek.
Ooh. So I have never been out that section of Jackson Trail that takes you to the Jackson Run Road to see where that trailhead is. Got to do that sometime.
I think when you picked us up,
we were close to it.
That's the kiosk that we walked to.
Yeah, I think it was too. So when we backpacked last spring, we came here. This whole place was packed. It was like the most packed I'd ever seen it. And the Jackson Run Trail up here, I think it's about 3 miles that connects you with the Ohio View Trail. And I've never, I mean, I've hiked out it to get to a campsite just because everything else was full, but I've never hiked it to, oh look, yeah,
Yep.
to the Ohio View Trail, 3 miles.
Miles.
Dang, we don't need signs up in here.
We got this.
We got this. So yep, there it is, out that way. Oh look, here's the welcome committee. Do you see him just drop? Oh,
Whoa.
wait, dude.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a little shy. Where'd he go?
He's right there. He's just a little feller.
Oh yeah, but those things, they will sting. Yeah.
So
Hornet nest, 30 yards ahead on left, opposite side of large oak. Semper Fi, 30th of July, 2021. Okay, so here's where, you know, let's just say that some tree recognition might come in handy. And knowing what walking 30 yards is really like.
I feel like that, I don't feel like that tree's 30 yards away.
I think, what, 30 yards is 90 feet?
Yeah, that can't be.
My house is 80. No, I think that might.
You think it's that?
I'm trying to see my house
So,
from here. Let's see. If I'm
okay.
staying in my bedroom, how far do I got to walk to get to the laundry room? Hornet nest. Surely we'll hear them, right?
I hope so.
Before we step on them. I'm just going to leave the camera running in case something cool goes down.
You might see us run.
So you all can see exactly where it went wrong. Just so you know, we're somewhere between Jackson Run and what we call the halfway point. Watch our other videos for information on what the halfway point is.
Then come find us.
Yep, then come find us. Is that on the left of large?
On the opposite side.
Wait a minute, was the oak on the left or the nest on the left?
I feel like the nest,
Shoot, rewind.
the nest is on the opposite side of the large oak. And yes, I think this is an oak. I probably shouldn't stop, but keep walking.
Yeah, that's my plan. Just keep going until we're obviously out of the area. I didn't hear anything.
Me neither. And that's been, they don't move on, I don't think.
I would say it's probably gone by now. Something's either knocked it down or I don't know.
So, hoorah, Marine. Thank you. Now, if you could do something about these spider webs, that'd be awesome.
That would be nice. It's a pain. Anybody else just wave their trekking poles up and down in front of them the whole entire time to keep the spider webs out so your arms actually get more tired than your legs? So there's so many campsites through here.
I know, I almost like that one more than
I do.
the middle.
Yeah, because that one we usually stay at is not that level actually.
No. And that Jackson Run, I think.
It's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so we are basically what we call this the halfway point. This little area here. And there's actually a handful of campsites through here. We're going to stop and take a break at the one that we call the halfway point. Whether it is or not, I really don't know. But it's, what, 1 o'clock? Something like that. Yeah, almost 1. Feel like we're making awesome time. Oh yeah, we have been out here for 4 hours.
4 hours. 5. I don't know.
But just compared to what we have done before, we are killing it. And I hate to admit it, but I think clockwise might be my go-to.
Yeah, so far, nothing's been bad.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything that we've done that's like, oh man, that sucked. Whereas when you go counterclockwise, there's this one hill a little after 4 miles in. No matter how many times you do that, when you get to the top, you always say, that sucked.
That sucks.
That really sucked. If it wasn't for watching the videos of other people, even coming from this way, because I already know coming from the other way, I never would have found this campsite we're getting ready to stop at. Unless it was early spring or winter, where everything's clear. Actually, it looks like, oh no, you can still see it, but man, it's definitely grown up around here. Yep, I would have boot scooted right by it. Boot scooted. So, oh, the days of thinking, hey, we're almost done.
Almost done.
No.
Yeah, flies.
Oh, this campsite.
Where'd all the big rocks go?
Not really level, but it's spacious.
And it is nice under the pines.
Yep, under the pines. It's quiet. There is a small creek over there, but right now it's pretty dry. Big, monstrous fire pit. It's nice. No way around it. It's nice. Okay, so according to my app, we are 6.9 miles in. We are at this campsite that we call the official halfway point. The other times I have done this trail, I have done it counterclockwise, and this campsite has always been right around that 7-mile mark. So I think this is a true halfway point.
It really is halfway.
Fairly close. I mean, so we've been out here for about 4 hours. So we're making great time. I'm sure the second half will be a little bit slower. We're getting ready to head into some areas that are open, and it is like 90 degrees, and the sun is mostly out. So I figure that heat's going to slow us down a little bit, but we're still doing great. I was just concerned was last time we did this, and one day we fought the daylight, like we were pushing it.
Yeah, it was getting dark.
And like I mentioned, we were definitely not prepared. This time, I mean, I can't say I'm much more prepared because I didn't want to bring a whole lot of weight, but I did bring a headlamp at least this time in case we're out here in the dark, I want to be able to see. So, and I remember last time too, my phone went dead.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because I was tracking the mileage up until that point. I was using something to track the mileage, and my phone had gone dead, and I got battery backups this time. So we're going to keep track of how far we're going.
Well, and so if this is 6.9 or 7, then it's definitely 14 miles, not 12.
Or 10.
Or 10.
It still cracks me up when people say, oh, it's only 10 miles. It's definitely more than 10. Now, this is counting the little approach trail.
Which was only 0.3.
It was 0.3. So that's a little over half a mile. So, I mean, okay, we'll say Archer's Fork is 13 and a half.
Yeah.
But still, you gotta walk that approach trail to get to it, so. Okay, so here's what's for lunch. I brought wraps, and I have chicken salad. And yes, I see those are keto wraps. I'm not on a keto kick. I am just trying to reduce some of the sugar that I take in, so I don't want to hear from any keto haters out there. So chicken salad, a multi-seed wrap. And I don't know if I'll be hungry enough to break into anything else right now. I'm recording.
Oh, and he's fat one.
I know. He's a getting her.
He's a quick little feller.
He's on a mission. Like he knows he wants to come this way.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2. Okay, lunch is over. We had a nice break. Took a long one really, but I guess that's needed. Cool down, eat lunch, rehydrate, filtered some water. Hopefully get us through the rest of the trail. It's almost 2 o'clock. I am almost certain that we have 7 miles left to go. And it's getting hot. Like you can feel it even when you're not going uphill. And I think we're getting ready to go up the biggest hill we're going to encounter going this direction.
Big and steep.
Yeah, steep is the thing. In this heat, it's going to be fun. But hey, going up one big steep hill is better than going the other direction and constantly going up steep hill. So from the campsite where we just left, we were really anticipating a pretty sketchy part going uphill. It's still a steep and serious hill, don't get me wrong. But they have rerouted it. And instead of going kind of straight up, it's now switchback, which is pretty nice. Still steep, but now it brings you by these rock formations and away from just going straight up. I mean, it's still a pretty serious hill, but the other part of it, we've only gone, well, I mean, they've climbed up it because they had to go back out, but I've only went down it, and it's like sit on your butt and scoot down it steep. And we don't have to do that anymore. Yay. So thank you to whoever rerouted this thing, because I was not looking forward to that. Oh yeah, much nicer.
Much better.
And prettier.
Yeah.
I mean, now we get to go right by these rock formations, whereas down there you're too busy trying to survive to even look up here.
I don't know, Brandy, look at that. That looks pretty darn steep too.
Well, I know you can't see it on camera, but right in front of us, like, I don't know if I can get it on there, but like right in front of us. And of course it's overgrown now, but there's the part that you basically are almost sitting going down it because it was so steep. But we may have spoke too soon, because this right here is pretty steep as well. We'll see. It's still better. I'm still deciding that it's better.
You're closer to the rocks, which is cool.
Exactly. Yeah, look at this. I don't know. Might change my mind. Oh my gosh.
Looking kind of bad. Yeah, I don't know about coming down that.
It's coming from the other direction. Right here's where the switch, where the rerouting is, I guess. So you can kind of see, there's where you used to go compared to where you get to go now. It's still steep. Sure, it's a big hill, but it's definitely better. All right, we're back on the Buckeye Trail and the North Country Trail. We came out of a part of Archer's Fork that directly across from it was the 9 Bell Trail, which takes you to the Scenic River Trail. And that Scenic River Trail connects with the Buckeye Trail in that area.
And now we're in the sun. It is not our friend today.
We are in the sun. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. 90-ish. But it's flat right now.
Yeah. We have seen a lot of people. We saw a couple with a really cute dog.
He was super cute with his own little backpack on.
Yeah. And then we saw a group of 3 in sandals.
I was gonna say the last ones we passed, they look like day hikers too, because they didn't have full packs. We are 9 miles in, and this spot last time we were here together was obviously the territory of a very angry buck who kept snorting at us as we were waiting for the guys to catch up. He
was not attracted to us.
No, I think we were ruining his game. Like we were scaring away the ladies or something. He was not pleased with us. He got his point across. I mean, once we figured out what was going on, we got out of Dodge, but still.
You guys had to walk right by.
Yep. We thought it was actually the guy screwing with us. Nope. Angry deer. I'm definitely going to get wet because I have like no sole to my shoe. I could change into my water shoes, but I'm not feeling it.
Or we could try to get down to there.
I'm Gucci with it.
Okay.
Just a little wet. Definitely not deep enough like it was that one day when we stopped to play in it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Crazy.
I feel like I'm definitely sticking my hands in there once I make it over.
Got me a little butterfly over here. Oh, there she goes. Come on. There's literally 3 different kinds of bees on this plant right now. Oh, one just flew away.
The water we're not supposed to filter.
Yeah, true. This is one of my favorite sections of trail. Flat, shaded, pines. So pretty. So we stopped for what we are going to assume is going to be our last break. I call this the 4-mile campsite because when you go the other way, this campsite is about 4 miles in. Going clockwise, it's around 10.3. So we've done 10.3 miles and we are heading back to the car now. We should only have 4 miles to go. Feel like most of it's going to kind of be uphill, so it might slow us down a little bit, but it's 4 o'clock and we still have plenty of time. So we're doing great. We still feel good. We're not hurting or like suffering on this part of the trail yet, so it's been nice.
I feel like they should tell us something about that.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little hazardous now.
Yeah.
Elements are really getting to it. Ooh, what is
I
that?
don't know.
You can see inside it.
Is it some kind of like cocoony thing?
Cocoony.
Cocoony.
There's definitely a critter in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of what Archer Sport felt like the first time.
Yeah.
Except I have to walk 500 miles.
But only 2 more at a time.
Exactly. Easier to swallow when you break it in 2-mile increments.
Walk 500 miles an hour. Walk 500 more.
Why can every day be just this good? But I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all.
Run away from you when I'm through watching you just get around the truth, and I know it sounds right. I've seen the light. Bye bye, love. I'll catch you later. Gotta let it down on my accelerator. Mirror torn. I ain't ever looking back, and that's a fact.
Baby, get ready.
You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and count the stars where the bluegrass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we're falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you.
We are crushing it. Natural bridge already, which means we seriously only have like 1.5 miles left, and it is 4:51. Natural bridge, that way. You want to see it? Watch some older videos because I'm not going down.
Love is alive and at our breakfast table every day of the week. Love is alive and it grows every day, not even in our sleep. Love is alive and it's made a happy woman out of me. Oh, love is alive and here by me.
right. Here is where the Great Cave is.
If you want to see it, watch an old video.
Yep, watch an old one because we're not going down. Great Cave.
Giant spider.
Down chunder. Ginormous spider.
Ginormous spider.
Excuse us, please.
Relocated.
Yep. It's pretty much all uphill from here. At least till we get back to the approach trail. Whew. Man, we are making good time.
We're killing it.
We really are.
Here we go.
I feel good.
Oh yeah.
I knew that I would now.
I feel good. I knew that I would.
I mean, you can't always say that after Archer's Fork. All right, we are pouring. Super sweaty. I don't know if you can, I mean, you can see it. But we are back to the Archer's Fork sign. Woo! Woo! It is 5:13. And we are at like 13.1 miles. Is that what we got?
I think, yeah.
So,
with another 0.3 to go.
yep, with another 0.3 to go. So now we're getting about 13 and a half. So, still sticking with my 14 because we skipped going down to the cave. We skipped going down to the bridge. And if you're going to come out here, you need to see those things. I mean, that's like the highlight of the trail. We've seen them multiple times before. So we're not too interested in wasting the energy on a day trip.
Nope.
I mean, if it was an overnight, then sure, we'd go down and explore some more, but nope. And we got food waiting somewhere.
Somewhere. They don't know it yet.
They don't.
We're going to roll in and stink up the place.
We sure are. We sure are. But hey, man, I am proud of us. Like,
We killed it.
we did. So like 8:30 to 5:30 is pretty much what it's going to be. So full day's work right there.
I've never had that much fun at work, though.
Yeah, never. Bad day on trail is better than a good day in the office. That way, I'm telling you, that way is so much easier.
So much.
I don't know if it's just because you're fresh, I guess, when you do that hilly part, or what, or if we're just in better shape, or we know what to expect. But this was like nothing.
Yeah. That was,
90-degree heat, and we're good. I mean, we don't smell good. We probably don't look good.
feel good.
Yes, we feel good. I did stiffen up at that last break back at the 4-mile campsite.
My knees are feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I'm 40. Oh, 39 and 355 days. Because tomorrow I'll be 40.
Oh, yep. Hey, but you know what? Like when I was 20 or when I was 30, I couldn't do this. I couldn't. Now I can. Isn't the saying that life begins at 40?
Yeah.
It really is.
Hello. I'm kicking down the door. That's a bad idea.
Okay, so when you're 40, don't kick down doors until you stretch. Definitely stretch.
Stretch.
It's like that Facebook meme when Shania comes on and says,
Oh,
let's go,
yeah.
girls. I could kick down a door.
But not if you're 40. You can't.
Oh, no, I can. You give me a second. Give me a second. I'll stretch this out. I'll blaze a new trail right through here. Hey, hey, hey.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 stars, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Maddie in the styrofoam. Sweet squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jam, she like Dixieland delight.
That's how we do, fancy like. All right, here we are back at St. Patrick's Cemetery. We got 13.4 miles. It's actually only like 5:20 something, so our time's even better than what I thought. We did awesome. I am proud of us.
Me too.
I'm telling you what, put a little music there on the end when your morale's kind of down and you're tired and you just start flying. Those last 4 miles we flew through.
Walked our little tails off.
We did. It was awesome. Really helped. And you know what? I did Archer's Fork and I can still walk. I'm good. I'm not crying. I don't feel like my feet's hamburger right now. But we are definitely ready to go find some food. Mama's ready to get a drink. Just ready to go home. So before I get in my car, I am going to change, so don't look. Because we stink. Bad. Super hot.
Bad.
All right. It's been quite an adventure. I'm proud of us.
Me too.
Thanks for watching. Time out to the trail. Yes.